What's going on, team? So Patrick Rose here today, and so yesterday I decided to get a brand new phone as my previous phone was slowly dying. So now I'm just trying out this new phone, especially trying out video and stuff. So I'm recording with the Samsung Galaxy A02, I think A02. I'll put it somewhere in there, but just gonna show you guys exactly what I'm going to be photographing, the tools I'm going to use to photograph for today. Alright, so just mind the other stuff up here. So for my gear, just for today, I have my Olympus pen EPM1, the Samyang 7.5mm 3.5 fisheye, the SLR Magic pinhole toy lens, a Sears 28mm f2.8 Pentax K-mount lens, the Pixco focal reducer or speed booster for Pentax K to micro four thirds adapter, a Ricoh 50mm f2, the EVF for the pen mini, some memory cards, which are right here. Now, unfortunately, because of the age of this camera, it doesn't use SanDisk and stuff, so I'm going to be using some old Lexar and old Panasonic SD cards there for the photos. As well as that, my Zoom H1n just to do external audio recorder with the sound canceling dead cat or something like that. And as well as that, because I've got the new phone as well, it means I've got some new headphones so I can actually listen to the audio from here. Spare batteries, and just some cases for some of the accessories. And as I'm going to be a little bit lighter in terms of gear, I'm actually going to be using just this basic messenger bag I bought for 20, maybe 40 New Zealand dollars. So it's very nice, very small, very conspicuous, so very good for street photography, and especially with just my everyday sort of camera bag. Yeah, importantly for today, just for me anyway, is just make sure I have a toy prop ready, especially since I enjoy dressing up as a cowboy and promoting some local businesses in the entertainment industry. Checking out the video footage for the Samsung Galaxy A02s, it's there. It's not awe-inspiring as such. No image stabilization. Looks a little bit overly sharpened, just a little bit, but kind of what to expect with a small sensored camera just from this sort of smartphone, especially since I purchased it for 200 New Zealand dollars. So one of the first challenges I faced for today, just taking photos as well as the video, is of course multitasking. In some areas I just want to try and record, but at the same time I want to take some photographs. So one of the images I am planning to take for today is actually inside the Cardboard Cathedral. The history behind the Cardboard Cathedral is after the earthquakes back in 2011, just in Christchurch here, the city council decided to make a cathedral made up of cardboard and some hard material just to make sure the cardboard doesn't deteriorate over the rainy days. Fortunately, just entering the Christchurch Cardboard Cathedral, they were more than happy for me to take some photos in there. The only thing that they just requested, and it's pretty much the same with most other parts in New Zealand, is just to make sure I use the QR code scanner, especially during these times with COVID, and just making sure New Zealand keeps a nice peaceful level. Now that I've used both the wide-angle lens as well as some adapted Pentax lenses for today's shoot, now I feel like it's time for me to start taking photographs with the pinhole lens. Keeping in mind that the pinhole lens, there's not going to be a lot of light coming through, and there wouldn't be a point in using RAW files, so what I'm going to do is convert all my images from this point on onto JPEG and start using some of the built-in filters on my Olympus camera. Clearly not the easiest lens to work with, as you are filled with limitations and you are forced to use stuff like manual as well as or shutter priority, and really making you carefully think about lighting. But when you start mastering it, it's much more fun to utilize, and as well as that, like for the price that I paid for this one, which was about 30 New Zealand dollars, that's not half bad. And as well as that, brings in the opportunity to try out many other different toy lenses and just some lenses just for more of the creativity and just having fun, instead of going from A to B with a professional lens. So as you can see, so with the pinhole lens here, it's much trickier to try and work with, especially as you have to focus more into manual or shutter priority in this case. Everything is going to be slowed down in terms of images, as you're not going to have enough light, especially as all that light's going through that little tiny pin right there to try and get some sort of image. Alright, thank you very much for checking out today's video. Feel free to leave a comment and a like onto this video. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And also feel free to check out my website at www.patrickrose.co.nz. Some photos I have taken for today will be available at both youpic.com as well as ANBR.com, which links will be in the description below. Thank you very much, and stay safe out there.